All right, welcome back. This is part 2 of my decorating for Christmas. So we're going to look at my classrooms now. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so as we go down this hallway here, we are going to actually start in the preschool room, or my toddler room here. So in this room here, we kind of went with the gingerbread theme. So gingerbread land here. So I didn't do too much in the toddler's room here. I'm not sure how they are with Santa Claus, and from what I hear, they're both pretty scared of him. And today they were actually pretending that there was a monster in here, and they were calling the monster Santa. So yeah, decided to go with something really friendly like the gingerbread man. So here's just some Christmas books that we have. And then down here, I had to keep all those books there because they love the musical books. And those ones have a lot of music ones. So I kept those in there. I just took them off the shelves and then just stuck them in there. So in this table here, this is what I was using for our sensory bin for these couple of weeks. And right now we have gingerbread sand in there. So it's actually made from flour, vegetable oil, cinnamon, and ginger. So it smells absolutely amazing, and my toddlers just love playing in it. And then over here in the sensory area, we have the gingerbread book there. That one there is actually a scratch and sniff book. So they are really enjoying that. And then we just have some Christmas sensory bottles there. And then I just filled up a couple of those little containers for shakers. So there's bells in one and buttons in the other. And then this little Christmas tree here that has all the lights on it. And then down here, I just put our buckets that are Christmassy colors kind of thing. And then at the bottom is another scratch and sniff book, as well as a little container of bells. And then over here in our art center, we have the Gingerbread Man Lucette Christmas book above there. And then I just got some paint with water books there, and they've really been enjoying that. And then on this shelf here is all our Play-Doh accessories, and we made some gingerbread Play-Doh there. So again, it smells really amazing. And then just those plates there we just use for the Play-Doh play. The math center didn't really change too much. Actually just took out some toys. And then there's a book on top there, the Gingerbread Man. And then over here we have the step to my first gingerbread house. And they're really enjoying this little house here. So all these pieces here, they can all come off, and then they can put different ones on to decorate with. And this little wreath on the door here actually plays music and lights up. And there's a little gingerbread man there. So, oops, so you open the door here, and then the gingerbread man can be a boy or a girl, and they just love sticking him in here and shutting the door. but all the pieces actually fit really, really nicely inside the house here. So it opens up and it's actually storage in there to put all these accessories for the house. And then on the wall here, I have my gingerbread felt man, and they like taking all those pieces off and making him look sad and happy and different things, as well as Christmas trees. They can take those things off as well, and they can change it up a bit too if they like. So that's all the new stuff in the construction zone. And then over here, I decided to make the dramatic play center more of Christmas cookies and that kind of thing. So we do have like the little gingerbread house just on top just for decoration. And then this here, my toddlers know not to touch. They look with their eyes and not with their hands. But it's a big gingerbread, display thingy that lights up. So during nap time, we do keep this lit for them, and they just love to stare at it as they fall asleep. And then down here, don't mind this because it's a little bit unorganized. They were playing with it today, but I have here the Melissa and Doug cookie dough set. So they're enjoying playing with those. And then down here we have these crayons, but we've been pretending that that's icing. So my toddlers have been having a lot of fun making Christmas cookies. So that's it for the toddler room. So let's go and check out the school age room. Okay, so this here is the school age room. And we decided to go with a Grinch theme. So I guess we'll start right over here in the art center. So in the art center, I actually supplied them with some beads and some pipe cleaners. They're very sparkly pipe cleaners for them to make some decorations with. And these ones here are like metallic beads in there. So they have scissors and stuff like that. And then down here they have their Play-Doh. And they also have this here mailbox that they've been writing letters and stuff like that, and then just putting them in the mailbox here. This basket here was full of Christmas stickers, but as you can see, it's completely empty. They used it all. And then they just have like the extra paper and their glue and that kind of stuff down there, so they can make whatever they want there. And then over here in the math area, we have some counting Christmas cookies for them. And it's a game that they play here. And they just really, really love that game as well. And then we also have these deluxe cupcake counter set. So they've been using this as well, and it teaches them addition and subtraction using the cupcakes. So they're learning lots there. And nothing really new for the puzzles, except I did get these little games here from the dollar store actually a couple of years ago, and they've lasted for quite some time, and the kids are really enjoying playing with that as well. Now over here in their sensory bucket, I just have some colored rice in there, and also some little presents I just got from the Dollar Tree. And all those things are actually ice cube makers or whatever. They're full of water and you just freeze them. There's Santa, there's Christmas trees, there's elves, that sort of thing. And then over here in their sensory area, we have the same kind of listening jars here. So there's beads, and then of course the bells. And then for them to smell, I put different scents in there. And as you can see, there's ginger, peppermint, and cinnamon. And they really, really enjoy smelling those. And then down here, I have their little sensory bottles that we made. And then we have some pipe cleaner candy canes and different textures for them to feel, Christmassy textures in there. And then at the bottom, just some nice little lights. So that's it for this area. Oh, and of course, we traded out the books for Christmas books there. So over here is our Christmas tree. So as you can see, the children have been making decorations using those pipe cleaners, and they've decorated the tree quite a bit. They're very, very creative kids. So we have here like presents, and we have the garland that they made just by putting a bunch of them together. And then they made little candy canes. Very, very creative kids. I think this one here is supposed to be a Christmas tree. And then that picture there, I actually made that out of poster board. I just drew it, painted it, my husband cut it out, and then I just wrapped up some pieces of cardboard for the presents there. And then same thing with the Grinch's hand. I made that as well. I just drew the hand there and then painted it, then laminated it, and then I glued it onto this board here. It's the same thing, poster board, and then I glued, hot glued those cotton balls onto it. So we turned this store into a hot chocolate stand. So the kids have really been having fun with making hot chocolate. So we have the cups there that I got from the dollar store, as well as the stir sticks there. And my kids actually came up with using brown paper there as the actual hot chocolate. So very creative kids. And then down here, we have a basket full of candy canes, and those cotton balls are supposed to mimic marshmallows. And then there is Cindy Lou Who. Again, I drew her, I painted her on poster board and then just cut her out. And this I absolutely love. This is my favorite thing that I came up with. And I just used the Melissa and Doug blocks to make this fireplace here. I actually taped them to the wall so that they would stay against the wall there. And then I just printed off the fire off the computer and then just taped it onto that. And then I taped some construction paper around there to make it look more authentic. And then the kids made their little Grinch stockings to hang above the fireplace there. And then we just have the garland of bells to go across. I absolutely love this fireplace. So here's the overview of their hot chocolate stand. And then I just have one more of my little art pieces decor there of the dog and the Grinch standing together, again made from poster board. I just drew them, painted them, and cut them out. So that is it for the tour. That's how I decorated my classrooms for Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, if you want to see some more videos like this, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.